Yo! Hi guys, what is up? Uh, let's see. I think there's a couple of people here already, so let's check it out. Uh, hmm. Shout out to Sir Lawrence Buenconsejo and Sir Christian Aguilar. Hello din kay Renz. Yung pogi kong ex-office mate din si Joseph. Tayo na lang muna natin dumami ng ano. So, if you have any questions like, related to shoes or anything, G lang. By the way, if you haven't watched the Dame 8, the Dame 8 review yet, it's up. I was editing it yesterday, uploaded it like an hour ago. Just to give you guys a sneak peek, I'll probably start using these tomorrow. We will try to get the performance reviews pretty soon. Still have the Kyrie 8s to upload. We also have the Lebron 19s to upload also, and then the Dame 8, so quite a bit loaded. Then shout out kay Rick Nelson. So thanks guys for watching. So there's 11 people in the live stream already. Oo nga eh. Hingi nga ni Joseph. Uy. By the way, we were able to get the Easy 350 V2 Beluga Reflective from Commonwealth, so I'll just have that delivered instead of picking it up. Not really sure how long it'll take. I don't want to go to Makati when it's almost Christmas season. So it is what it is. By the way, I also want to make a video about what do you call that? Well, Aaron, we have a Christmas giveaway, and I'm just waiting for more people to get in the live stream. We have a list of a few things, not too much. I think we'll be giving away a few Jordan Crew socks, some premium shoe boxes like these ones with the magnets. I think we'll also give away some earbuds, and then the major prize would be the Dame 8 or the Kyrie 8 in your size delivered to your doorstep. Oh, nice. Thanks. There's this guy I got close with. He's from Australia also, but he's more like not really. He seems like more of a reseller. But he posts a lot in the group, so definitely there's some people that watch from Australia just like you. So Much thanks. Fave Kobe. Uh, my favorite Kobe shoe in general. Well, the favorite Kobe colorway would be the Kobe 6 Grinch. But my favorite Kobe to play in and to wear would be the Kobe 8. So, uh, just very lucky to find a pair that's still wearable. So if you sort of feel through it, there's no sole set. I haven't had these reglued yet. So there's also, as far as I know, no cracking on the sole. So I still wear this every so often, but I don't really play basketball in them anymore because it's very hard to find a good pair. So just sort of preserving this one. So my favorite would be the Kobe 8. Some people like the Kobe 9s more, the Kobe 5. I also really like the Kobe 4. But yeah. Appreciate the true ballers. The Lebron guy. Yep. Ended up getting 3 pairs of Zoom GT Cut. Yeah, that was a really good shoe. It's just a shame that it's a little bit expensive, so I think not everyone was able to get them. But yeah, if you want a hoop shoe, that's one of the really good ones this year. Anyway, while we're waiting for some other people, just show you some. I guess I'll show you some stuff that probably you've never seen on the channel or not even in the group. Yes, okay lang po siya. Uh, nalagay ko naman. I was able to put your name, Sir Lawrence. 84 reveal. Kobe Adidas coming next year. Thoughts? I really do think they should because it's really a part of Kobe's sneaker history when you think about it. And I think personally my favorite would be the Crazy 8 or the Crazy 97 which he used in the dunk contest, which I think that's the thing you're referring to. So I think they really should, and hopefully, if they have a good agreement with the Bryant family, then just keep going and keep putting out the Adidas Kobe's. Favorite Jordan model for and colorway for casual wear. Oh, that's a hard one. Uh, that's a bit of a hard question because the favorite Jordan model for casual wear, uh, it'll either be, if I'm trying to like look good, then I'm going with the Jordan 3 Black Cement. But if if I'm just being honest, if I really need to go somewhere fast, I use my Jordan 9s a lot just because the Jordan 9s are very easy to put on. So if you've ever experienced playing in the Jordan 9, you just kind of lace it up and then you put your foot in and then you just tug on the speed lacing system and then you're good to go. So if it's my favorite Jordan to wear, just because I really like wearing it, it will probably be the Jordan 3 Black Cement. Then favorite Jordan model in terms of, I guess convenience, that would be the Jordan 9. Yes, Joseph, kasama ka sa Raffle. And have you seen the Jordan Retro lineup for 2022? There have been a lot of leaks, but I don't really keep in step with every single Jordan Retro. I kinda am just uh, focused on like the OG colorways. So the OG colorways, I think that are leaked for next year would be the play of Jordan 12s. I'm definitely going to try for those in February. Then uh, there were rumors that we'll get the Jordan 3 Fire Red with the Nike Air on the back. So I'm definitely excited for those. Then I think the last one would be the Jordan 14 Ginger. But from the early picture, it was kind of weird because the Jordan 14 Ginger was originally a low cut, but it seemed like it was a regular, like mid cut Jordan 14. So I'm just hoping it's a low cut so we can finally have the Ginger 14s. Because I think it's been more than 20 years since we've gotten those. Paano po instructions sa raffle? Sir, if you were able to comment on the Jordan 11 video, your name will be automatically entered into the raffle. But you can also enter the raffle by being in the live stream. So I'll just compare like the names and then uh, I'll probably just randomly shuffle them using some sort of randomizer. Okay. Hinuhook mo ba yung Kobe 4 Undefeated? Yes, I actually play in my Kobe 4 Undefeateds a lot. So, I'm not sure if you can see this, but there's quite a lot of um, wait, there's quite a lot of creasing on the shoe, and the outsole is also a little bit dirty. Not super dirty because I do clean them every so often. But I like hooping in the undefeated fours because the toe is a lot softer. On-court kick rotation, sir. Well, that's the thing. Since I have to do the performance reviews, normally my on-court kick rotation is whatever is new. So I just got done with the Lebron 19s. I just got done shooting um, the B-roll and everything. So I'll probably put out that video soon. So it'll be the Dame 8 probably tomorrow when we play. And probably one extra shoe. Uh, can't really go wrong with the Puma Clyde All Pro. But sometimes I play in other stuff, like I play in Jordan 10s. Last time I brought out my LeBron 8s to play in, and they're still pretty good. I like hooping in LeBrons. Um, Among the modern Jordans, 30 plus, I like the Jordan 34 lows for casual wear. Yeah, I think the Jordan 34 lows. Actually, I think all of the the lows are pretty nice. Like the 35 lows were also pretty good. And if you've seen the 36 lows that Luke has been wearing, they look pretty promising as well. Kailan ka po babalik sa office? Feb daw. Feb daw, Lawrence. Um, from Sir Genesis. J11 or J1? Uh, that's a tough one. I think Jordan 11 is very. I think the Jordan 11 is very iconic, but I have to choose the Jordan 1. Also because they made so many colorways of that shoe. I'll probably try to show you guys this, but uh, yeah. So these are the Jordan ones we have. It's a little bit dark in that corner, but those are all of the OG colorways I have. Yeah, so that's that. So I think just because there's so many colorways you can choose from, I'd probably pick the Jordan one. Anyway, uh, let's see. Shout out Sir Gerald. Um, Upcoming Jordan 36 other colorways. I don't know what it is, but I think Jordan Brand has been really slow with the colorways on the 36. Anyway, okay. Kailan tayo mag 2K ulit? Hopefully soon. Oh, what's good, Gio? Gio from an Orthobox in the house. Shoes na lang ni Lamellae. Yeah, that's the frustrating part about being in the Philippines is that Puma Philippines really gets their stuff super late. So I'm definitely going to try and buy the Lamellae ones from overseas, but I'm just looking for someone in like Hong Kong or maybe Taiwan, just so that the shipping's cheaper. Because if I get it from the US, it's gonna be quite expensive, and it's also gonna take a while, so it's not really worth it. Initial impressions for the GT Jump. The GT Jump looks promising. The GT Cut was really good. And then the GT Run was also nice, but I just felt like it was a rebranded Zoom BB, and like the the shoe I didn't like the Zoom. Mm, that shoe, I'm forgetting the name. So I think the GT Jump has like the potential to be the best GT series shoe. It's either, it's either gonna be better than the GT Cut, or maybe at par with the GT Run. Dame 8, what is the size you recommend? I got Exhibit A this year. I recommend going through the size. Um, I watched Nightwing's review from Wear Testers on the Dame 8. He said it fits a little bit long. I slightly disagree with him because it's not. I don't think it's long enough for you to go a half size down. For me, I went through the size and I feel like it fits me well. And you know, the width is already just right for me. Probably through the size. So I went through the size with this one, and fits me pretty well. So that's what I would recommend. Top three b-ball shoes of 2021. Can't really do that right now because I'm gonna make a video on those. Oh yeah, these acrylic shoe cases are pretty nice. I mean, you can see them, and then they're also pretty durable. They don't do the thing with the other shoe boxes that they sort of bend if they've been stuck for a pretty long time. What's my sneaker of the year? That is a very, very hard question. Sneaker of the year. I can't give my best hoop shoe of the year because that's a spoiler for another video. But if it's sneaker of the year, like something I was really, really looking forward to, then it would be the Lebron 8 Sprites. These are dropping in price here in the Philippines, so I think a lot of people weren't really digging them. But I do have an OG pair of Sprites, which I showed in the review of this. And I was just so excited because I had a new and fresh pair instead of the one where you could totally see all of the different parts of the shoe falling apart. So I guess this would be my sneaker of the year. Not really based on hype or anything. It's just for my own, I guess, personal nostalgia and everything. Oh yeah, the BB NXT. There, the Zoom GT Run is probably like a rebranded BB NXT. Expecting LeBron 9 Retro colorway to be released. There has been news on the Big Bang LeBron 9s, and I definitely want those. I also hope they release these because I'm pretty scared to use them. This is the LeBron 9 Canon. This is an OG. I still wear this from time to time. It's just I am a little bit more cautious because the air unit is a little bit foggy now. So we shall see. But I haven't heard any news on them bringing back any other colorway aside from the All Star LeBron 9. But they should probably come out with a few more. True to size with Adidas or Nike. The Dame 8 is in my true size with Nike. My true size with Adidas is all over the place. So, initial impressions on the Anta KT7. Okay, I've been wanting to get the KT7s. It's just that there were so many shoes this December as usual. So the Anta KT7 had to take a little bit of a backseat. But it seems like it's gonna be better than the KT6, which is a good thing because I just hated the KT6. So hopefully it's just not as stiff. Because really that's the only problem with the KT6. It was just way too stiff. Are any of your LeBron Air Max bubbles bursting? Some guys been posting their 16s. Audio is a little bit low. Okay, wait a minute. Mhm. There's a way to adjust this. Okay, hopefully that helped. Sorry, my mic is a little bit. My mic is on the setting for the YouTube videos. So just comment if the audio is doing a little bit better. So, going back, any of your LeBron Air Max bubbles bursting? Some guys been posting their 16s falling apart. 16s. For the most part, no. I don't really play a lot outdoors since there aren't any outdoor courts near here. So maybe that's the reason why mine has been lasting for all this time. But it also could just be some quality control issues because, as we all know, Nike mass produces the hell out of their shoes. So, yeah, Dom, I answered it already. The favorite pair of Kobe's, favorite colorway would be the Grinch 6, and the favorite Kobe signature model would be the Kobe 8. Okay. So I think we've been waiting enough. So it's been like 25 minutes. Maybe at 7:30. Right? Maybe at 7:30 we'll Korean basketball reviews think that Zoom GT Jump might have a bit of height like KD13. I think that's okay. The KD13 isn't too bad when the KD13 isn't too bad in terms of the height off the ground. It's definitely not gonna be a. It's definitely not gonna be. Um, it's not gonna be like a Kyrie or a Trey Young where it's super low to the ground. Yeah, it was perfectly fine, right? So I think the Zoom GT jump from the initial tech specs, it seemed like it could feel like the KD13, but with like the bounciness of the Jordan 34. I know that's a bit of a high expectation since those are two really, really uh, great shoes to play in. But hopefully the GT jump is good because I do like my cushion a little bit beefier. So I'm definitely excited for those. Which is better, KD13 or Jordan 36? Uh, I personally just, in terms of preference, I like the Jordan 36 upper a little bit more. But they're pretty comparable since they both have really good cushion and really good traction. They also fit true to size, well, both of them. I do have a minor issue, so I don't know if anyone else has tried the 36 on court, but it seems to like bring down my socks, and I'm not really sure why that happens because it doesn't really happen for me on my other shoes. So if anyone has the Jordan 36, just comment if it also pulls down your socks. But yeah, personally, maybe the 36. KD14 or Freak 3? Uh, Probably the KD14 since it's a more normal feeling shoe. The Freak 3 was really nice also. It's just, it has a weird shape to it, so it takes some time to get used to it. So that would be my pick. Okay. Early MVP for me. Early MVP, probably KD. It's probably KD. I just can't argue with that. He's been balling for sure. In my opinion, is the strap necessary for KD14? It is completely and utterly unnecessary and annoying. I really wish they released a KD14 without the strap. Because the strap is the only reason why. Because the strap is the only reason why the KD14 is not good for me. Because I have a high instep, so without showing you my feet, I will demonstrate. So if this is a foot, this would be the arch, this would be the ball of the foot, this would be the heel, and this would be your instep. I don't have a high arch or a flat foot. I have a neutral arch, but my instep is sort of high just because of the bones I have in my feet. So whenever I have a shoe that has a strap like the KD14, it's very unpleasant, and I can barely put the strap to the other Velcro. So that's just how it goes. I just really wish they would release a KD14 without the strap. What's the best Chinese brand for you? Uh, I'd still have to go with Anta. Anta has just been way ahead of everyone else, and they have much more experience. And I mean, they have a line that's pretty good for the most part, except for the KT6. Leaning is up there. It's just they're quite expensive. Peak has also sort of fallen off a little bit. So yeah, I think it would be Anta. Thoughts on Tatum getting a signature shoe? What tech do you think it will have? So I'm not really sure about Tatum having a signature shoe. Maybe I'm just a Tatum hater, but uh, I don't really think Jason Tatum is a signature shoe athlete. Oh, sorry, I missed this. From an Orthobox, KT coming back, you think Anta sales going up? I definitely think it helps. So, I mean, he's been injured for 2 years now. I think it's definitely, it's definitely a significant part just seeing the player have the shoe. I mean, when Lebron broke out the Lebron 19s, there's a little bit of hype to it. And, when he switches to the ambassadors, everyone's like complaining, like, hey, use your shoe. Because we want to get the signature shoe also. So I think it's going to help. Like I said with the Kyrie 8 review or the Kyrie Infinity review, the fact that he's not playing has kind of hurt like the popularity of the shoe or the hype of the shoe, just because we don't see him wearing it. Thoughts on the Lamello Ball signature shoe? Well, the the colorway is very loud. First and foremost, it's all red from the top to the bottom. I hope it has a similar cushion to the All Pro, because it's kind of weird. Puma has two cushions they're working with right now. One is complete garbage and the other one is like epically awesome. So it'll really just come down to whether or not they use the right cushion on the Lamello Ball, because if they use the same one as the Puma Clyde All Pro, then we are onto something. You miss hooping? Of course, man. Of course. Just tell me when you can get back so we can review some shoes and hoop. All right. So I think we're okay. If you have any questions, just keep posting them here. So I shall just get the list of prizes. Yeah, that's true. I really like the CP3 and the Mellows. My brother had like a Mellow M8 back in the day, and those were a really good shoe on court. I also had the CP3.9. Those were really nice as well. So I definitely miss those shoes. I mean, I don't really understand. Maybe it's just they weren't selling well. Probably that's the reason. But you know, Melo still playing, CP3 still playing. Oh yeah, the CP3.6.
if I remember correctly, Dom, is the CP3.6 the one with the super duper aggressive traction? The one if you kick someone in the face, it's probably ripping their skin off. Yeah, I think that was the CP3.6. Definitely god tier shoe. Okay, okay. Let's see. So I'll run down quickly what we have for a giveaway. It's not gonna be like it's not gonna be anything too crazy. All right. So we have um, let's see. We have two earbuds to give away. We have two drop front boxes or drop side boxes, whichever you prefer. So I'm just gonna ask. So those would be these ones, and then we have two sets of Jordan Crew socks. So I'm not sure if I have them here, but they're my favorite socks. Uh, I don't think I have them. Oh yeah, they're these ones. So these are in a pack of three. So we have two packs of three to be given away. And then for the grand prize, it will just be like up to the winner. He has a choice for either whether he wants a basketball shoe or a casual shoe or an Adidas shoe or a Nike. I mean, he has the options. So it's either he gets a brand new pair of Dame 8s in their size, or a brand new pair of Kyrie 8s in their size. So those are the hoop shoes they can choose from. Or if they want a lifestyle shoe, we have you covered with Nike. So you can get an Air Force One, triple white, in your size, or an Adidas Superstar in your size. So that would be the choices for the grand prize winner, which is just one person. Okay, so let's see. What is this? Uh, Thoughts on Spider-Man not releasing here in the Philippines? Well, yeah. I really wish they did, because major superhero movie fan also. Not to the point that I'm really updated, but I guess a fan nonetheless. Nice shirt. Thanks. This is from the Hustle Club and Kings of the Court. They have a new shirt that I really want to try. It's the Fire and Ice colorway of their shirt. Still hunting for the M10. Yeah, the M10s were pretty nice too. It was like a mellow signature shoe version of the Jordan 28. Yeah, triple black AF1s because I'm about to rob a bank. Yeah, that's definitely an option here. Best hyped raffle win of 2021. Uh, Honestly, I haven't really been dabbling in raffles this 2021. I think the only shoes I won were the Yeezy 350 V2 Beluga Reflective. Um, I don't know if uh, I don't know if this counts, but it was a raffle. So the LeBron 8, yeah, the LeBron 8 Miami Knights. What else? Um, Jordan 11 Cool Gray. What else? There, Jordan 1 University Blue. So I think probably that's all the hype wins I have had. And some Nike Dunks, but those were the Be True to Your School ones, which aren't that hype. So best hyped raffle win, probably the Cool Grays. Yeah, probably the Cool Grays, just because they made those very close to the 1995. So they did a good job. Okay. Um, What would you collect, James Gangs or Aunt Pearls? Honestly, Aunt Pearls, because for one, they're a little bit more valuable, and second, it's, you know, it's an all pink shoe, so breast cancer awareness, and that means a lot to me since I did lose my mom to breast cancer. So definitely Aunt Pearls because it's a very sentimental thing with me. Okay, now I shall just wait a minute. I'm looking for the sheet. Uh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so for those who haven't been able to comment on the Jordan 11 video, you can also just comment here on the live stream. Oh yeah, the unpearls now are pretty lame. Yeah, I did try playing in the Kyrie 8. They're pretty nice. I'll be releasing my full performance review maybe on the 25th or maybe the Wednesday after. When do you think the KD retros are coming? I'm not really sure because uh, just being 100% honest, in terms of like where Nike places KD, it's not as high as where they place LeBron because LeBron shoes are the most expensive. They have the newest tech, and LeBron has that facility in Nike all to himself. Like he has a separate place, so they definitely treat LeBron differently than KD. So, uh, so I think it might be after he retires, since I don't think he can get the LeBron, Jordan, Kobe treatment. I don't know. That's just the truth. But I do hope they retro because I don't want to wear my KD4s too much. They're going to fall apart on me. Yeah, James Gangs are now PEs before releasing in GRs. Uh, yeah. So I guess going back to the question, James Gangs or on Pearls. Maybe if I were to give my own answer, I I would want to collect more of these if they didn't cost so much. So I would like to collect, you Saint Vincent, Saint Mary Lebrons. It's just they cost way too much, which is why I only have one. Email confirmation ng Commonwealth. Yeah, I got mine, sir, right away. So I'm not really sure if that was an error or something. But anyway, funny thinking that KD has been consistently the better performer. He's been well. He's been consistently the better scorers. He's been the consistently better scorer than LeBron. Uh, that's a very touchy subject. Do I still have any DS pairs or all went straight to feet? For the most part, most like 99.9% of my shoes go straight to feet. I think I have. Wait, I'll show you guys the DS pairs I have. Well, I think it's only one pair. Yeah, that's the only DS pair I have, and it's just because I haven't found the right, time and place to break them out. And those would be, oh, it's pretty white in the light, but it would be the neutral gray Jordan 1 High 85 cut. So, yeah. Um, a lot of people were complaining that the leather was stiff, but this is kind of just how like real thick leather feel. So it's definitely gonna get really nice once I break it in. But probably will break this out soon. Maybe Christmas. Who knows? Oh, sneaker wise. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree them. Galaxy Force is the ultimate grail. However, pinky toes are dead. That is true. KD4s are just shaped super weird. They're in a C shape almost. Okay. Do you think the PG line will continue? Yeah, I think so. I mean, PG's been performing pretty well. And his. And I mean, his. Um, what do you call that? Um, I think his shoes have all been pretty good performers. Probably the worst one would be like the PG2, and that's not too bad. So PG has actually had one of the most consistently good sneaker lines. I agree. Ultimate Grail would be the Air Zoom Generation SBSM. I saw one for sale. It was just pretty expensive, so maybe someday. Naglag yung live. Maybe it's my laptop. I'm so sorry. So hopefully if this YouTube thing works out, I can buy a better laptop because my processor sucks. Dream shoe build, tech from any brand. Um, Maybe quality materials just like what we have with Jordans on the upper. Then probably just a herringbone outsole, kind of like Trey Young ones. Then the cushion on the Puma All Pros, so the foam mixed with the Zoom Struggle. That would be probably my dream shoe build as of this moment. Thoughts on my 76ers? Well, we're very, very up and down. That sucks. And I just really want to get anything for Ben Simmons. Like, can we just do something instead of waiting? I mean, Embiid's been pretty good for the most part, but the Ben Simmons thing is still hanging over our heads for sure. Okay, so I think we're good. Okay, wait. I'll just update the list because some people commented just now. Okay, Joseph. Speaking of laptops, you guys have any recommendations for laptops I can edit in? I just have a pretty generic laptop, so definitely very hard for me to edit and stuff. Like I think my laptop can only do like 3 layers at a time, so all right. I think we're good. So is anyone gonna ask any more stuff? Okay. Volume 5. Harden Volume 5. I did not like the Volume 5. Very stiff. Very stiff. Uh, Andrew Wiggins peak attitude shoes. Underrated. but with the steel. Okay. Yeah, I think Peak has a lot of underrated shoes. I remember I fit like a random, like, I think that was a Tony Parker shoe before, and they just didn't have my right size, but it felt really nice. So Peak shoes were definitely really good. NBA champ or Hall of Famer? Hall of Famer. I do not want to be the 12th guy on the bench like Adam Morrison. So Hall of Famer for sure. PC build, yeah, probably PC build. So hopefully we will have a video of me building my editing PC. What kind of laptop do I have? It's just a basic Huawei, I think Huawei MateBook D15. It's like a 15-inch laptop. Acer Nitro 5. Yeah, yeah, I've heard those are pretty nice also. Okay, D'Lo is apparently getting a Way of Wade signature shoe. I think that was bound to happen. I mean, he's next in line, given that Dwayne Wade's been retired for a while now. Timberwolves are fun to watch though. D'Lo, Karl Anthony Towns, and Anthony Edwards, plus Pat Beverly for you know random beef. Okay, so are you guys ready? Paano yung Luka Doncic na shooting form, sir? Yung the Luka Doncic form, it's just because I don't jump much on my set shot, but I do jump quite a lot if it's a contested shot. So I think you just really have to work on yung flick of the wrist because Luka's shooting form is also like that. It's more of uh, like from the legs, then you just jump a little, and then it's more of just that extension. Luka, Trey, or Ant Man? I've I've become a really big fan of Anthony Edwards. He's just not as efficient as I want to yet, but he's still pretty young. So that would be that would be like great if he could get his efficiency a little higher. So I think the brightest future would be Anthony Edwards just because he has so much athleticism, but you know, I guess Trey's limitation is he's small. Lucas' limitation is that he comes into the season pretty fat. But yeah, hot take. Anthony Edwards, brightest future. Yeah, Luca is on another level, but man, he just needs to be in shape at the start of the season. Like I think just a little bit more discipline and Luca could be the MVP. Discipline in like a lot of different ways. Okay. Yeah, they did smother the Lakers. What shoes can you pick right now to wear? I really like wearing the Lebron 8 lows just because they're lows, so they feel a little bit more um, free on the ankle. And the cushion is also quite a bit better than other Air Max shoes. Uh, I see more of a James Yap form. That's true. Anong pinaka gusto mong shoe? So, um, my favorite shoe in my collection right now. Uh, huh. Favorite shoe. Mhm. Very hard question. Favorite shoe is still, yeah. Probably still might be the Grinch 6 just because I never thought I'd get these. And the mere fact that I have them is just, I don't know. It's a blessing, I guess. Yeah. So Grinches. Then most expensive shoe. Oh, it's this one. Just don't ask anymore because I'm quite ashamed. So my most expensive shoe would be these. These are the Kobe 7 Barcelonas. Uh, I'm not really sure if I want to wear these. So I think this is another dead stock pair. The only thing about the 7s is that when it starts aging, the rubbery part of the upper that's on top of the mesh kind of gets like stiff or sticky, and it's just really hard to maintain these. But there we go. Kobe 7 Barcelona is probably my most expensive shoe. Don't diss my guy Adam Morrison. The mustache. Yes, I agree. Luca is more LeBron type player all around. Trey is more Steph. That's true. Rating for the Kyrie Low 4. Yeah, the colorway is really nice. But the Kyrie Low 4 cushion is not as good as I thought it would be. Traction is really nice. The materials fit well. It's just the cushion was a little bit lacking. Yeah, he does always start the season pretty chubby. Goods but Trae Young shoes. Yeah. Trae Young shoes, definitely top 5 of the year. Oh yeah, the toe jam if you play basketball in the 8s. Um, Taylor Swift cardigan, I'll just PM you. What up, JD in the house from JD and Reviews. Yeah, that's true. I like how LeBron finally is wearing, his shoes. Ah, yes. Trae Young ones are fire. Alright, so I think we can go. Um, so let's start off with the minor prizes. I'll be picking people for. Um, oh, wait, there's a late addition. So after this last addition to the list, uh, I will already start randomizing. So I just assigned everyone a number, and then I'm just gonna use a random number generator just so that it's easier. And so there is no bias. All right. Yeah, basketball soon for sure. Sure, bro. Yeah, just as long as I'm free. I have a pretty busy schedule, as people close to me know. It's hard having the day job and the YouTube at night, so. Okay, so let's start random. Okay, so the first one is for the earbuds. So these are two Realme earbuds. So number 12 would be Arman Cachuela. So these are a mix of the people in the live stream and those who were able to comment in the FB group. So if there's anyone watching the live stream and you're not part of the FB group, um, just please try and join because that's the place where I do a lot of my announcements. And there's also a lot of stuff I sell there for way below retail. So then for the next pair of earbuds, well, set of earbuds or pair, yeah, whatever. Um, Renz Trujillo. So I think he's in the live stream. So Sir Renz, congrats on the earbuds. I think we would like a day in the life vid from you, just to see what I do. Yeah, that's. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's well about me. I guess that's much more than sneakers. Oh yeah, it's fine if you commented on the J11 YouTube vid. Yes, the annual earbuds. Yeah, but the day in the life for me would be waking up at like 6 in the morning, Mamba mentality sort of stuff. Sama mo na si GF, like Nightwing. That's a little bit hard because my girlfriend's going into med school. So, I mean, it's gonna be hard to bother her like the way Nightwing does. Lebron will probably switch to lows when Lebron 9 low retros. Yeah, that's true. Alright. Uh, so, I'm just uh, listing down the two people that won. Prime Rastaman and Prime Marrojas. And okay, next one. These are for the sneaker display cases. So I'll just message the people that won because they do have the side opening ones, which are like this, but they also have front opening ones. So it really depends on like how your space is. Because for these ones, you need a pretty wide space, and these are kind of perfect for me because my wall is also pretty shallow, so it'll look quite awkward if I use the front opening one. So we have two of these, and the first one goes to Kai Magante. So hopefully he's watching this, or if not, I'll just message him. He's a member of the group for sure. And then for the second one, number 17 is Sir Vico Dimano. So congrats, sir. I think he's watching. I don't really remember if he's watching, but definitely know that he's an active person in the Facebook group and on the channel. So there, those were our two sneaker display boxes. I'll try to get them like when I deliver them to the winners. I'll try that they're already assembled because they're a little bit. They're not hard to assemble, but it takes a little bit of force. So sometimes that can be a little tricky. All right. So the next one, what do we have? Uh, um, all right. Okay. The next one would be the crew socks. So I don't know what. Maybe you guys can comment on what your favorite or like what socks you wear to play basketball. But there's elite socks and those are fine. But for my personal preference, I just like the Jordan crew socks more because they're not as thick as the Nike Elite socks, but they're also not as thin as the the Nike crew socks with the swooshes on the sides. Don't be like Nike. Don't give me L's. Stride lines are also pretty nice. It's just they're a little bit on the pricey side. And I also wish they would come in 3 packs because 3 packs are the way to go. Okay, so for the socks time. So number 16, this would be Sir Kenneth Rojas. So I'm not sure if he's here. but I will be messaging him. So congrats to him. So these would be the Crusacs. Then for our next then for the next number, we have number 3. Wait. So that would be. Wait a minute. My phone is lagging. That would be Mr. JR or Junior. Not really sure how to read this, but JR Victorino. So I will message him as well. So that would be the socks. So I guess we can chill for a while first before doing the grand draw. Oh yeah, the Jordan Crew socks with the number 23 are available. Yeah, the Jordan Crew socks with the number 23. I think those. Yeah, I think I saw those. They look pretty nice. Hopefully we can do like another giveaway. Just um, hopefully if the channel goes well in 2022, maybe we could do like a minor giveaway every month. We shall see. It really depends on the growth of the channel, but we've been growing pretty steadily. So thank you guys a lot for this. All right, so are you guys ready? This is the grand prize, I guess. So this one would be for, you know, technically either the Dame 8s, Kyrie 8s in your size, or Air Force 1s and Superstars in your size. So let's go. So the winner is number 1. So number 1 is Sir Lawrence Andre Buenconsejo. So I think he's here on the live stream because he was commenting. Yeah, he was. Siya ata yung nagtanong nung ano eh. Nung Prime Rastaman or Prime Marojas. Congrats, Sir Lawrence Andre Buenconsejo. Let's go! All right, sir. I'll just message you on Facebook probably, and yeah, um, congrats, and I hope you like them. And just feel free once you get them, you can drop your review anytime on the Facebook group. Then for everyone else, just major thanks to everyone. I do hide my sub count just because I remember JD from JDN reviews used to tell us na it would be nice to hide your sub count so that people base um, their clicks on your video the on the quality of like the thumbnail, the quality of the video, or the number of views, and not the sub count. But I guess if you guys want a spoiler, since there's only 21 of you watching the live stream, we're at around somewhere like 3,200. So definitely much more than I expected in 1.5 years. And I just wanted to thank you guys since, I don't know, I really did not expect this to happen. So if you guys want to ask some questions, I'm still free until like maybe 8:30. So if there's still questions coming in, I definitely have the time today. I blocked off my day for this. Dame 8 or Trey Young 1? That's hard because I haven't I haven't played in the Dame 8s yet, but just from an initial try on, maybe the Treyang one by a slight, slight margin. Thoughts on Zoom X tech of Nike? If it wasn't so expensive, I would have tried a Zoom X shoe already. But I've tried it in store, just like holding them, and I think I tried fitting one, and it seems like an amazing, yeah, the running shoes. Yeah, I feel like it's such an amazing cushion setup for running. I mean, for long distance running, I think it's really like the optimal kind of cushion. What shoe company would you like to sign with? NBA 2K. NBA 2K. Uh, I'm kind of torn because you could always go with Nike. I don't think you can go wrong with choosing Nike just because they have so much history and they know what they're doing in terms of selling. But Puma is also a little bit tempting because Puma has a lot of freedom. So if you can see the Lamello ball shoe looks nothing like the other shoes from Puma. So I think they gave him a lot of input, and that's the nice thing about having a relatively smaller shoe company sponsor you. So Puma's probably a good option. Nike is a bit crowded. Can you be a Zion hater too? Uh, I respect Zion's game. It's just what I dislike. I don't want to use the word hate because hate is a strong word. I think Zion really needs to get his conditioning in check. I mean, we all try to lose weight, right? But I don't know how you can be a professional basketball player in the NBA and not take care of your diet. So definitely not a Zion hater, but if there's anything I don't like about him is how I think he's not taking his nutrition seriously. So that would be that. Oh yeah, Puma para tropa si Jay-Z and J. Cole. Definitely, definitely. What is the future shoe technology for me? Um, that's kind of hard to say since for me, I like a certain level of nostalgia. That's why I like the Jordan 30 something, just because they pay tribute to the old Jordan shoes. Um, but really, I think we're at this point that I don't think there's something like major that you can do to like absolutely change shoes. Um, I'm not really sure if we're gonna go laceless. I mean, so many different companies have tried like a laceless solution. So, future shoe technology. Maybe something to replace Zoom Air because Zoom Air has been like so good for so long and it's still my favorite cushion. But maybe they can upgrade it to something, or who knows, maybe they might try Zoom X on a basketball shoe. Although that brings me to another like topic that um, looking at running shoes and the tech they put in there is a good sign of what's to come for basketball shoes. So I definitely think there might be a chance that we'll have a Zoom X basketball shoe in the future. Would you think Luca will also get his own signature shoe? I also, I do think he should. Because if Jason Tatum will get one, Luca needs one. Luca's better than Jason Tatum. No cap. So, did you try Zoom X? I haven't tried Zoom X yet because I don't really run. Um, but I do want a sort of workout shoe, and I've just been using like Ultra Boosts. So I'm definitely curious on the Zoom X because, like I said, I did see them in store and I did try them on. Super, super comfy. Potential classic Nike sneaker like Jordan 1 level classic. Ow! Among Kobe, LeBron, Kyrie, and KD, which model? That is a tough question. If if a Kobe, LeBron, Kyrie, or KD shoe could become Jordan 1 level classic, hmm. The thing about the Kobe's is that there's so many nice Kobe's that it's hard to pick like one favorite. Whereas with like the Jordan 1, since it just stands out a lot. If if you get what I'm saying, like it stands out from the 1 to 14. With the Kobe's, you could make a case for the fours, the ones, the fives, the six. You make a case for the eights or the nines. So it's kind of hard for like just a single Kobe shoe to be as iconic as like a Jordan 1. With Kyrie, probably not. I don't think there's anything that sticks out in my mind. My favorite would probably be the Kyrie 1, but other people like the Kyrie 3. Some people like the 5s, the 4s. Um, KD's, maybe KD and the KD4. KD4 is as classic as you can probably get with modern basketball. I mean, for LeBron, you have like the LeBron 8, the 7, but even when they re-released, it wasn't like too hyped. So maybe the KD4. Maybe the KD4. If I had to like choose just one, KD4. What do you think about LeBron retroing PE colorways? I love it because we don't have to pay $1,000 for our shoes. We should not be spending that much. So I just hope they continue. I mean, just drop all of the PEs. We will not complain. Did you try to get the Jordan 1 craft? I didn't just because there's so many Jordan 1s that come out. I can't possibly keep up. And I just upload maybe once or twice a week. So it's gonna be hard to squeeze all of this, you know, squeeze all of the reviews in while I'm, doing the performance reviews also. So uh, constrained with the money and the time. Who is more like Kobe among young players now? Who is more like Kobe? Well, there's the bad side of Kobe. The player I think is on the bad that has the bad side of Kobe is like Jason Tatum because he I think shoots too much. Devin Booker is probably the most Kobe-like player, but he's also a little bit more selfless than Kobe. As you can see, like sometimes Devin Booker is fine with having 10 shots. I don't think Kobe would have been fine with 10 shots. Yeah, Kobe design is like an evolution. That is a great point. When you look at the Kobe's, I mean, of course, except for the 1, 2, and 3, it's all very smooth in how it's transitioned from the 4 to the 11. So that definitely helps with the Kobe line, just how consistent it is. I need those Devin Booker PEs though, the ones that the guy customized for him. Off topic, what's the best great gift ideas for what? Because if it's for a sneakerhead, I did make a video, but if it's for someone in general, please specify. Oh yeah, that's true. I do agree that they should limit the PEs to just four, and have the signature athlete just rotate. And I definitely agree because um, you know the reason why a lot of like the generation watching Jordan really like for example the Bread 11 is because he pretty much just wore the Bread 11 and then the Concord during the regular season, and his All Star sneaker was the Legend Blue or the Columbia. So I think they really should wear more of the GR release pairs because I mean that I think that's what really makes you love a sneaker, just seeing them on your favorite players, on your favorite players' feet. So definitely they should. I think that's a really good idea. Oh, for giving a friend gift. Okay, for giving a friend gift. Well, I have some gifts that I haven't wrapped yet here. Uh, I'll show you some. So this is a power bank. I think this is very self-explanatory. This is such a useful thing. Um, then if you have a germaphobe friend or someone who doesn't, you're still scared of COVID, uh, you could buy like those spoons and forks that come in like a container so that when they eat out, they have their own spoon and fork. Or if you have a friend that likes biking, that's what I got this for. It's a tire inflator from Ace Hardware. You plug it into the car, into the 12 volt socket in the car, and then you can inflate either your car tire or your bicycle tire or basketball or whatever. So, pretty useful gift. It was like 1,000 pesos. So, pretty useful. You could also get them cables because people always lose and misplace their charging cables. You could also get earbuds if they're into music. There are a lot of earbuds na medyo mura. Um, yeah, I think those would be my suggestions. So if those are all the questions, I think we're good. Oh, there. Have you played b-ball using Jace? May you share the feeling. Some aren't comfortable playing in them. Mm, I have played basketball in Jace a lot. Uh, I like playing in the Jordan 10s. The Jordan 11s are a little bit stiff at first because of the patent. Uh, it really depends on what Jays you play in. The best Jays to play in would be from the retros until like the 14. It would be the 7, the 10, maybe the 11 if you can break it in, the 12, the 13, and the 14. I did try playing in the Jordan ones, but I kind of cheated since I put a really thick insole. It was, I think it was like a runner's insole that was super thick. So I was able to play in my Jordan ones because that had a lot of cushion. I mean, the insole had a lot of cushion. That was quite an experiment. And then, yeah, all of the others probably not. Maybe from the early Jordans, the best would be like the Jordan 2. But for the others, they're pretty uncomfortable, pretty brick-like. So if you're gonna play in a pair of J's, uh, most recommended would be the Jordan 12 or the 13. Any thoughts why the Bordeaux one sat? Not really sure. Maybe it's just there's so many releases. I mean, there were the Cool Grays. Um, yeah, we had a lot of other basketball shoes coming out. Um, you had Yeezy restocks. There was just so much stuff. So I guess that's why the Bordeaux one sat. And it's also a colorway that's not, and it also comes in a color that I don't think a lot of people are fond of. I don't think a lot of people like maroon. Have I ever won in Christmas season raffles? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever won in a Christmas season raffle. Can you raffle among the current 18 viewers a tier 4 sneaker that we can cop off you at a discounted tier, half the price? Um, I don't think I can right off the bat because normally it takes me some thought on what I unload into the steel cabinet. But I definitely will have some steel cabinet pairs pretty soon, maybe in January. So just stay tuned for that, I guess. Okay, so I think we're good. So once again, just thank you everyone who watched the live stream. Thanks all of for your questions. I know I don't really get to answer all of the questions since there's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, definitely just shoot the shot, right? So, alright, guys, and hopefully, since most of you are here in my first year or year and a half, you're probably gonna get, you're probably gonna get picked in a raffle sooner or later. Okay. Current state of the Adidas ball line. Okay. Last few questions. Current state of the Adidas ball line. So the current Adidas ball line would be the Dames, Trae Youngs, the Dons, and the Hardens. They're okay, but definitely the era in which, like, um, in 2017, I think that would be the peak of Adidas, and they kind of dip. But hopefully with the Trae Young one and the Dame 8, since they're both like pretty beastly performance shoes, um, I think they're on the rise again. So hopefully they really are, because Adidas has been kind of struggling ever since the crazy explosive days. The crazy explosive was like here, then they fell off cliff. Your thoughts about the Off-White Jordan 2? They're okay. I mean, I'm not too big of a fan of Off-White, but once again, just like, RIP. But um, I think it's good for the people that like the Off-White style, but personally, it's not for me. Mm, oh, yeah, sorry. Uh, it's okay. It's okay if you were late. Yeah, you can definitely rewatch this. I'll make sure it's available. What's random about me? I have a pet snake. I have a pet python. That's probably the most random thing about me. Took L's this year and last year too. Next year gonna be my year for sure. Yeah, I think so. I think in a way, sneakers have lost a tiny bit of hype because of the other stuff. Like you have NFTs, you have NBA cards. So hopefully, the resellers are slowly, you know, going out of sneakers and doing other things. Yes, I have two pet snakes. That's a very random and stupid story on why I have two pet snakes and not just one. So, oh, on the Christmas party. Yeah, claim it. Let's go. If I'm into video games, not really. I'm very into sports. So the only video games I play are related to sports. So I play Madden. I play NBA 2K. I, I used to play the ice hockey game, and then I also play the MLB game. So mostly my video games are just because I like sports. Although here and there I do like play GTA, or you know I also might want to try the Miles Morales game. So here and there I dabble into video games, but I'm not really a big gamer. That would be my brother. So yeah, my brother. Oh yeah, FIFA. I play FIFA, just not a lot. I guess amongst all of the sports, English football or European football would probably be my weakest sport. So yeah. I also used to play Counter Strike with my brother, but now he's too good because he streams all the time. So don't get to play anymore without without losing badly. All right, guys. So that would be it. Once again, thanks for this year. Hopefully, you guys had a decent, you know, 2021. Hopefully, it was better than 2020. And I wish you all a good night. And till next time. And for the next videos, just a bit of a teaser. Probably top 5 shoes of 2021. Will be on Wednesday, and then next Saturday might be either a review of the Yeezy 350 V2s or the performance review on the Kyries. So let's go! I just realized that the off button for the stream is very far, so I shall see you guys soon.